Hey folks, Chef Jesse, how's everybody doing today? Look, so today we're going to do something like always, easy. I'm having some Cornish hens. Usually we have potatoes, sometimes we have stuffing with it. Today very simple, we've been eating simple stuff because you know the weather, it doesn't really, I'm cooking in the oven. Look, I have air conditioning. And my oven is acting up, so they were supposed to replace the whole stove yesterday, and today I waited and still, so I don't know. I got, this stove is like from Christopher Columbus days, and so I don't know. Maybe they're making a special one for me. But anyway, we're having some Cornish hens. I got 2 Cornish hens in the oven. No stuffing in them today. We picked up some of this stuff made by Checkers. Checkers is like a fast food place, and there's also a place called Rally's. Checkers Rally's, that company. They had a Checkers in my neighborhood, like right up the block from my building. Like, you know, my building's like in a complex, like in a circle, and right up the ramp there was a Checkers. Didn't do too good. They went out of business. So anyway, we were at the supermarket the other day. We found these cheesy potato bites made by Checkers, and it's potato bites filled with cheese, tossed in a famous seasoning. So, out of a bag. Yes, we're cheating today. We're gonna cook something out of a bag. So, I got my Cornish hens in the oven. I'm gonna put this in the oven. Let me show you. Okay, there we go. So, some cooking spray. This is like butter flavored cooking spray. Great stuff. And then they're like little nuggets, I guess. I haven't opened the bag yet. I'm going to open the bag right in front of your eyes. Could actually put this in the air fryer as well. But you know what? I'm using the oven, and I'm going to put everything in there. So let's open this bag up. Oh, they look nice. Okay. They look like little... Okay, so let's cook. I don't know how many, but we'll put a few in here. You don't want to eat much. So we'll put this one doesn't even count. This is like a half. Let me see. So we'll do like a 10 pieces. Those are stuck together. So let's see. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So we're gonna put 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's put 16. 16 is a nice number. Okay, so we still got a few in there. So we're gonna put these in the oven at 475. Actually at 425 for like 15 minutes. Okay. So let's put these back in the freezer. Okay. There you go. We're gonna put these in the oven for about 15 minutes. Let's set that timer. Okay, let's raise the temperature on this a bit to 425. We're gonna put this in the oven, okay? So let me open up the oven. I'm gonna bring out my Cornish hens. And there's a lot of liquid in here, so I'm gonna dump some of the liquid out, and I'm gonna uncover it. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna uncover it so we can get a little bit of color, you know. I'm gonna leave the liquid in there for a while. And I wanna, let me see, what I want to do, is put some of this gravy on top, some of this juice. A little bit of flavoring on this. You can make a gravy out of this. You just put some flour in there and thicken it up and make some kind of like a gravy for this. But I'm not gonna do that today. But I do want some of this juice. There we go. I'm gonna put some of that juice inside there. There you go. There you go. Pour some of that juice inside here. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to turn this into the oven. And I'm not going to cover it up because I want this to get some kind of, you know, little cooked up. So let's put this back in the oven. I just raised it to cook the potato stuff, but little stuffed potatoes. So right now it's at 450, give or take. And in a few minutes, in about 15 minutes, I would say 20 tops, we'll be at the table. So it's still early, and So the Cornish hens have about 5 more minutes, and I cooked it for about an hour. The potatoes are going to be in there for about 15 minutes. So altogether, about 20 minutes. I want you to come and join me back in the kitchen because I'll be here showing you, and we'll be back and I'll show you how it looks. So folks, everything's done. I'm going to bring out the chicken, the Cornish hens, and then we're going to cut it up. And let me just see what we're going to do here. I don't have much of a kitchen space, right? So let me get one of these plastic cutting things that I can use. It's very good. It's clean. It's not like, it's more sanitary. So I'm going to get the chicken. The Cornish hens are not chicken. I keep calling it chicken, but it's a Cornish hen. Just about the same thing. It's a little chicken. And, there it goes. It got a nice color to it now. Yeah, definitely got a nice color to it. Oh. And then we got the potatoes. Okay, the potatoes are gonna keep them in there for a few minutes. Look at this look at these Cornish hens, how way they look now. Look at that. Ooh. So I uncovered them and they got a little bit of color. And then we're gonna cut them up. Okay, so what we're gonna do? You can actually eat the whole thing. Some people eat the whole thing. Cut it up and eat it up, and you could. I mean, it's small enough. I'm gonna cut these in half. And then we're gonna go to the table. So I got my nice knife here that I got for Christmas. I think it was the year before. And this thing is nice. I got it. And so we are going to take this chicken. Let me see. Let's hold it down and cut down the middle. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. That's it. Look at that. Look how easy that was. Right down the middle. Okay. So we're gonna take this, put this on the plate, and I'll be right back. Okay, folks. So the Cornish hen is done. The potatoes are done. We have these little potato knots or whatever the hell they call them with cheese. So we're gonna go to the table, and come on, join me. So, folks, what we got here today is Cornish hens. Cornish hen, they're like little chickens. Okay. Don't ask me. Everybody tells me, where does it come? Well, it's a little chicken, right? Looks like a chicken. Walks around like a chicken. It's got wings, so it's a chicken, a miniature chicken. I'm not gonna do with it. Anyway, they're good stuff. You season them. You can stuff them. I've stuffed them in the past. I mean, you can use your imagination with them. But usually, I bake them. I used to put them in the air fry, but it dried it up too much, so we baked them today, and then we uncovered them and gave it a nice color. And we got these potato nuggets, it's potatoes with seasoning and cheese inside. We picked that up out of a bag. Yeah, we cheated today out of a bag from ShopRite in the Bronx. And then we have some cornbread that was left over from yesterday, and that should complete the meal. We have some gravy of the meat let out, and so that completes the meal. Very simple. Everything was done in the oven. The stovetop wasn't used. The oven is still kicking, but hopefully this week or next week I'll get another one because it's kind of scary when it turns on and it just flares up. Whoosh. And the other day the flame was orange, and it's not supposed to be orange, it's supposed to be blue. So I might get an electric stove. I don't know, but I just gotta then now have to practice cooking on electric stove. So let's turn around and show you. Oh, first of all, that's the gravy right there. And the cornbread from yesterday. And then there goes the main course. So we got the half for Cornish, and then we got another one in the kitchen. These are these potatoes stuffed with cheese and stuff. And the table looks like this. And the plate down there looks like this. And we got. So let's turn around and come with me. Let's try this out and see what happens. First thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a piece of this cornbread. It's sticking off the side of it. Just put some of this juice on the meat here. Looks good. First thing I'm gonna try is one of these potato things. They look like they're stuffed potatoes. They look like little nuggets. I'm gonna try this out.
It's pretty good.
Good. The outside's got this coating that's seasoned. It actually, it's got a little kick to it, as a matter of fact. And the chicken, let me see. The Cornish hen looks tender so far. And let's taste it. Let's taste the Cornish hen. Nice and juicy. Some people are scared, intimidated by Cornish hen. They're not winning a little chicken like that. Well,
That's good.
if you were in the desert somewhere, in the jungle somewhere, Cornish hen went by, I'm pretty sure you'd grab it and eat it. I don't think you might not even cook it. You would just eat it. Hey folks, there you go. When the weather is crazy, I was outside in the canopy. It's been raining. It's a thunderstorm. I don't know if I know. And that's the way it is. But it should end tonight. And hopefully sometime in the near future, I will get my car back. And I saw it today. It was a disaster. There's a piece, the whole dashboard cracked because the sun beat out of it. So the whole dashboard, like this, the whole cover, covers the instruments, has to be replaced. So I went there to check it, and it is legit that the piece is broken. So and then waiting for my stove, whether it's electric or gas, but it still hasn't come. So anyway, hopefully by the end of the week, we'll settle this down. July 4th, yeah, July 4th is coming, and the fireworks is right behind my building, practically. I mean, I look out from the front of my building, I can see the Brooklyn Bridge. And unfortunately, I don't live on the 8th floor. I used to live on the 8th floor, and I used to see the fireworks from the window. Now I have to like come out of the building and walk behind, but it's gonna be fun. They were giving out tickets today, and I forgot. I just remembered it. 100,000 tickets, so people can go right up to the front, South Seaport. But you know what? I'm gonna get the view from behind. And if not, I've seen one set of fireworks. What's the big deal? They shoot fireworks in my neighborhood all year round. He started already the other night. They come out at 2 in the morning. And they start at 2 in the morning. Because I guess they sleep all day. So, you got to be quiet, let these people rest. They got to come out and shoot their freaking fireworks at 2 and 3 in the morning and upset my nerves and give me anxiety and everything else that comes along with the freaking fireworks. And the dogs suffer and senior citizen. But, screw us. They have to sleep and so on. Kudos to you. Okay? Keep it up. Maybe the fire will gobble your ass. Sorry about that. Anyway, folks, have a great night. Enjoy it.